Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So you get so talk about some of the things that you need from every person.
Yeah, easy stuff. I mean, we're looking for a FICO, and over 700 is what we're looking for. And that's really all we need from the personal side. We'll need your date of birth, social security number to verify that. But besides that, it's a soft pull, no worries there. But then we're going to write to the business, and that is ideal in my situation because, if I've got 40 rentals and I go to buy a truck at the Ford dealership, they're going to ask about my 40 rentals, right? If they're showing up on my credit report. And in my experience, they're not, right? Because I write them all to my business. And if I don't want someone to know I have 40 rentals, I don't tell them I have 40 rentals, right? And they don't ask about the insurance on those, the leases on those, everything behind that. So, and it just becomes another egg you don't want to crack, if you will. Yeah, that being said, like we're writing against the business, we're gonna need the operating agreement, the articles of incorporation, the EIN, and a voided check. And then a scope of work, and we're out the door. That's all we need.
Yeah, and I think on average we're getting them done in about 3 weeks.
Sooner than that, yeah. I would say like that would be a long one for a fix and flip. DSCRs, if we're doing a debt service coverage ratio, like on a primary rental, we could get those done in probably 3 weeks, something like that. But I would say 2 weeks would be like the longest for the fix and flips. And as you're seeing on the front end, hey, we're able to truncate this a little bit if we can get someone in for a virtual inspection and speed these things up a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. With your holds, single family, multifamilies, what's your portfolio look like?
Yeah. So of the 40, I would say probably 10 or 12 are short-term rentals, and then the rest are all long-terms.
Okay.
We've got a 5-unit, we've got 2 4-units, and I think 2 2-units, and the rest are all single families.
Nice. Which one are your favorites, multis or singles?
I don't know. The 4s that I have are crushing, the 4s and 5s. They're not always like that though. And to be honest,
how many bedrooms are they?
They're not the biggest, right? And it's a good mix. It's a good mix between them. I've got for instance, I've got a 5-unit that's got a 3, 2 2s, and 2 1s. But it clears like 6 a month, right? So it does pretty well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's out here in Ypsilanti, so it's a little bit different than the Detroit game for sure. But of Detroit, yeah, I love it. I mean, some of them you'll get into a duplex and you'll see like, hey, it's 2 2-bedrooms or 2 and a 1, and it's just not going to clear the same that some of these duplexes I know that you're targeting, Joel, that are like 2 3-bedroom units. Oh, that's going to crush. That's going to do really well. And that's just different. You got to know what you're in for. Yeah.
I got a 6 1 and 1, but it clears 4.
See?
Yeah.
For a 2 unit, right? So,
but I think this is where your price is important. Go ahead.
100%. The price is what's key, right? And that's where hey, how can we service this debt service, right? Like this payment we have here. So
No, that's really important. And I think I see you do some. I see you approve some people in the 600s too.
It'll happen. It'll happen
right now.
One couple. I don't want to overspeak, and I try to
be conservative.
I try to be conservative. We have more than one lender, right? And we can pivot to a few different ways to get the deal done. So if there's anything holding you back, don't stop. We've got ways. We got ways to get the deal done.
Yeah, for sure. That 1 unit that I asked you about, that's been slow. We still haven't gotten any feedback from them, have we?
Which one? So sorry.
The commercial on 3rd.
Oh, the 8-unit. I had to pivot again to another lender. These guys are out in the new one is out in Miami. I'm trying to. Some of these folks don't want to touch an 8-unit in Detroit because the per capita cost is so low. The per unit cost is low. That's why I touch it.
For now.
I mean, and that's not saying that's not a good deal. That's just saying that doesn't fit their buy box because they can't get that loan out high enough, and that's their bag, and that's why I'm trying to find somebody else.
Do we think they're going to be able to do it, or we have no clue yet?
I do. I think they'll be able to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Well, this is the thing about investing. If one house doesn't work, another house will. If one duplex doesn't work, another one will. If one lender doesn't work, another one will. And that's what you have to have. You have to have a community of people that at the end of the day, let's just get it done. Let's not keep talking about, what's not working, what is going to work. And that's exactly what you're going to get here at Acetify. And I really want to encourage you guys, join the community. It's just $59 a month. You're going to get 2 Zooms a month. Or some of you want the bigger package because you're like, hey, I'm really ready for you to hold my hand with the buy and flip or the buy and hold. Or we also have a multifamily package as well.